Hey everyone, welcome back to Sidekick English, the fun podcast where you learn English without falling asleep. I'm Maya.
And I'm Theo. If you want to learn English for beginners in a fun, easy way, you are in the right place.
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to Sidekick English, like this video, and share it with a friend who is also learning English. It really helps us, and it keeps you motivated.
Today, we're talking about one of my favorite topics, weekend plans with friends. No work, no school, just fun.
And maybe a little homework. For English.
Only a little. Just enough so your teacher is proud and your friends are impressed.
In this episode, you will learn lots of useful words and phrases to talk about your weekend plans. You can use these with your friends, classmates, or coworkers.
And we will keep it easy and clear, so if you are a beginner, you can follow everything. Ready, Maya?
I was born ready for the weekend. Let's go.
Let's imagine it's Friday afternoon. The week is almost finished. You are tired. You just want to relax. Your friend sends you a message. Hey, what are your plans for the weekend?
This is a super common question in English. What are your plans for the weekend? Or, what are you doing this weekend? People love to talk about their weekend.
So let's practice some answers. I'll say a sentence, and you can think about your own answer in your head. Don't say nothing. Don't say, I don't know. Use simple sentences.
You can say, I'm going to hang out with my friends. Hang out means spend relaxed time together. No big plan. Maybe you talk, walk, eat, or watch something.
Another idea, I'm going to stay home and relax. That's my favorite plan. Couch, snacks, phone, zero problems.
Or you can be social and say, I'm meeting my friends on Saturday. You can add a place. I'm meeting my friends at the mall, or in the park, or at a cafe.
Notice something important. For plans, we often use I'm going to or I'm meeting. We don't usually say I will meet my friends on Saturday for plans. That sounds too formal or not natural in this context.
So if someone asks, what are you doing this weekend? You can say things like, I'm going to a party. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to play video games with my friends. I'm going to visit my grandparents.
Easy sentences, but super useful.
Now let's talk about the classic problem. You and your friends want to do something together, but nobody has a plan. You probably know this situation.
Your friend asks, so what should we do this weekend? And everyone just looks at each other. Silence. Someone opens Instagram. Someone looks at the sky like they will find the answer there.
You can be the hero and make suggestions. Use let's and we could. For example, let's go to the cinema. Let's have a picnic. Let's play basketball in the park.
Let's is nice because it's friendly and not too strong. It's like, I have an idea, we can do this.
And we could is even softer, more polite. For example, we could go to the beach. We could try that new cafe. We could have a movie night at my place.
At my place means at my home or apartment. It sounds natural and casual.
So the conversation could be like this. What should we do this weekend? Let's go to the cinema. Or we could have a game night at my place.
A game night is a night when you play games with your friends. Board games, card games, video games, anything.
Of course, sometimes you don't like your friend's idea. Maybe they want something crazy. Your friend says, let's go camping on a mountain, no phone, no internet, just nature.
And you are thinking, I like nature and photos. You want to say no, but you want to be polite. So how can you say no in a friendly way?
You can say, I'm not sure about that. I don't really feel like camping. I'm not a big fan of hiking.
And then you can make another suggestion. Maybe we could just go for a walk in the park instead. Maybe we could do something in the city. Maybe we could watch a movie at home.
Adding maybe makes it softer, more polite. Same with I don't really feel like. It's less direct than I don't want to.
Let's give some examples. I don't really feel like going to a club. Maybe we could go to a restaurant instead. I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Could we watch a comedy?
Now, let's tell a little story with our two characters, Maya and Theo. Yes, we are the characters, but let's imagine we are in a series.
It's Thursday evening. Maya sends me a message.
Hey, Theo, what are your plans for the weekend?
I'm not sure yet. I might stay home and relax. Why?
Let's do something fun on Saturday. We could invite some friends.
Sounds good. What do you want to do?
We could have a picnic in the park.
A picnic? Wait, that means I have to go outside in the sun with people.
Yes. That's the point of a picnic. Food, nature, friends. Not just your computer.
Okay, I like food and I like friends. I will survive nature. What time?
Let's meet at 2 p.m. in Central Park, near the big fountain.
Perfect. I'll bring some snacks.
Great. I'll bring drinks and a blanket.
And that's the plan. Easy vocabulary, real situation. You can use this kind of English with your real friends. Just maybe not the part where you say you will survive nature.
So for a picnic with friends, what vocabulary do we need? First, snacks. Snacks are small things you eat between meals. Chips, cookies, fruit, nuts.
Next, drinks. Water, juice, soda. Please don't bring only energy drinks. Your heart also needs a weekend.
Blanket. This is a big piece of cloth you put on the ground so you can sit. Very useful, unless you enjoy sitting directly on the grass with all the insects.
Basket or bag. You put your food and drinks in a bag or a picnic basket.
You can say things like, I'll bring some snacks. I can bring drinks. I'll bring plates and cups. Who wants to bring dessert?
Also useful verbs. To pack. I'll pack some sandwiches. To share. We can share the food. To sit together. Let's sit together under that tree.
So a full example. Let's have a picnic this weekend. Good idea. I'll bring snacks. I can bring drinks and paper plates. Perfect. Let's meet at 2 p.m. in the park.
Super simple, but full of real-life English.
Maybe you don't like picnics. Maybe you like movies. Let's plan a movie night with friends.
Typical conversation. What are you doing this weekend? Nothing special. Why? Let's have a movie night at my place on Saturday. That sounds great. What time? Come at 7 p.m.
Now some vocabulary for a movie night. You need popcorn, of course. Also drinks, couch, sofa, maybe blanket again, if you want to be cozy.
You can say, do you want to come over on Saturday? Come over means visit my home. Do you want to come over and watch a movie? I'll make popcorn. Can you bring some snacks?
Then you choose the type of movie. Do you want to watch a comedy? Let's watch an action movie. I don't like horror movies. They're too scary.
You can ask, what kind of movies do you like? Do you like romantic comedies? Are you into sci-fi?
Are you into means do you like? Example, are you into superhero movies? Are you into anime?
So with your friends, you can say, let's have a movie night this weekend. We could watch a comedy or an action movie. I'll make popcorn, you bring drinks.
Now let's plan a weekend morning. It's Saturday morning. You want to sleep late, but your friend has other ideas.
Hey, do you want to get breakfast together tomorrow?
Tomorrow? On Sunday? In the morning? Is that legal?
It's more than legal. It's delicious. So, get breakfast together means go to a cafe or restaurant and eat breakfast with someone.
Useful phrases. Do you want to grab coffee on Saturday? Let's meet for brunch.
Brunch is a meal between breakfast and lunch, usually late morning, like 11 a.m. It's often on the weekend.
You can say, let's grab brunch this weekend. I know a good cafe near the station. We can meet at 11.
Vocabulary: menu, order, bill, or check. The paper that shows how much you need to pay. Split the bill. Each person pays part of the bill.
For example, can we get the bill, please? Do you want to split the bill? Let's split it.
And typical food words: eggs, pancakes, toast, coffee, juice, cereal, fruit salad.
So a small dialogue. Do you want to get brunch on Sunday? Sure. What time? Let's meet at 11. Okay, where? There's a nice cafe near the park. Sounds good. See you then?
A lot of real weekend plans are very simple. Things like hang out at the mall, play basketball, go for a walk, go shopping, study together.
Let's take go for a walk. This is an easy activity when you have no money but you still want to talk with your friend.
You can say, do you want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk in the park. We could go for a walk after lunch.
For sports, do you want to play basketball this weekend? Let's play soccer on Sunday. We could go skating. We could ride our bikes.
And for shopping, do you want to go shopping on Saturday? I need to buy some clothes. Let's meet at the mall at 3 p.m.
Very natural phrases. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Not really. Cool. Let's hang out then.
Of course, sometimes you are busy. Maybe you have to work or study, and you can't go out with your friends. You need to say no politely.
Your friend says, let's go to the beach this weekend, but you have an exam on Monday. You can say, I'd love to, but I have to study. Maybe next time. I'm busy this weekend.
I'd love to, but is a really good phrase. It shows you like the idea, but you can't do it.
For example, I'd love to, but I have to work on Saturday. I'd love to, but I'm visiting my family.
Another one, I can't this weekend. Maybe next weekend.
You can also say, I already have plans. This means, I have plans now. I cannot change them.
For example, do you want to go out on Saturday? Sorry, I already have plans.
You don't need to explain everything. Just be polite and maybe offer another time. Maybe we can do something next week. Let's do something another time.
Now let's talk about making a full plan. Time, place, and activity. When you plan with friends, you need 3 things. What are we doing? When are we doing it? Where are we meeting?
So the conversation could be, what are we doing this weekend? Let's go to the cinema. When? On Saturday evening. What time? At 7 p.m. Where should we meet? Let's meet in front of the cinema.
Very clear, very easy. You can practice these small questions. When? What time? Where should we meet? How are we going there?
How are we going there is about transport. You can say, we can take the bus. We can take the train. I can drive. Let's walk. It's close.
And if you want to sound friendly and relaxed, no rush, no pressure, no need to hurry. Take your time. It's okay to be a little late.
But don't be too late, or your friends will start the weekend without you.
On Sunday night or Monday morning, people love to ask, how was your weekend? This is very common in English.
You can answer very simply, it was great, it was fun, it was okay, it was relaxing, it was busy.
And then add one detail. It was great. I had a picnic with my friends. It was fun. We watched a movie together. It was relaxing. I stayed home and slept a lot. It was busy. I worked all weekend.
To ask your friend, you say, how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you go anywhere?
And they can answer, yeah, I went to the beach. Yeah, I met some friends. Not really. I just stayed home.
Very natural, everyday English. You can use it with classmates, coworkers, or even your English teacher.
Let's review some of the useful phrases from this episode. For making plans, what are your plans for the weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Do you have any plans for Saturday?
For suggesting activities, let's go to the cinema. Let's hang out in the park. We could have a picnic. We could have a movie night at my place.
For accepting, that sounds great. Sure, why not? I'd love to. Yeah, let's do it.
For saying no politely, I'm not sure about that. I don't really feel like going out. I'd love to, but I have to study. Sorry, I already have plans. Maybe next time.
For organizing details, what time? Where should we meet? Let's meet at 2 p.m. Let's meet in front of the station.
And for talking after the weekend, how was your weekend? It was great. I went hiking. It was relaxing. I stayed home and watched movies.
These are simple sentences, but they are very powerful. You can build real conversations with them.
Before we finish, here is a small challenge for you. Think about your next weekend. In your head, answer these questions in English. What are your plans for the weekend? Who are you going to see? What are you going to do?
You can imagine a picnic, a movie night, a walk, a brunch, anything you like. Try to make at least 3 sentences in English.
And if you want extra practice, write your answers in the comments. Use some of the phrases from this episode. Let's, we could, I'm going to.
We read your comments, and they also help other learners see more examples.
If you enjoyed this episode of Sidekick English and you want more fun ways to learn English for your real life, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Like this video, share it with a friend who is also learning English, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next episode.
Today, you learned how to talk about weekend plans with friends, how to accept or refuse invitations, and how to describe your weekend. That's a lot of useful English.
Thanks for spending part of your weekend or your almost weekend with us.
See you next time on Sidekick English.
And remember, practice a little every day, and your English will thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.